Do you ever wake up feeling like your joints are creaking, stiff, or just plain unwilling to cooperate? Perhaps getting out of bed feels like a marathon, or your usual morning stroll now leaves you feeling more tired than energized. Many of us, as we get a little older, start to notice these subtle changes: a dull ache in the knees, stiffness in the fingers, or just a general feeling of low energy that wasn't there before. It's frustrating, isn't it? You try to eat healthy, stay active, but sometimes it feels like your body has other plans. What if I told you that some of the foods you think are doing you good might actually be silently contributing to that joint discomfort and draining your precious energy? It's a surprising truth, often overlooked, and it can make a significant difference to how you feel every single day. Today, we're going to uncover some surprising facts about common vegetables that might be fanning the flames of inflammation in your joints. But don't worry, it's not all about what to avoid. We'll then reveal some truly incredible, science-backed foods that will not only help soothe those aches, but also flood your body with lasting, vibrant energy, helping you feel lighter and more youthful. So, settle in, perhaps with a nice cup of herbal tea, and make sure you watch right to the very end. I have a crucial tip for you that will truly surprise you, and it could be the absolute game changer in your journey to feeling fantastic. Let's dive right into the first surprising revelation, because it might just challenge some long-held beliefs about healthy eating. You see, while vegetables are generally wonderful for us, there are a few specific ones that, for a certain portion of the population, particularly those dealing with joint pain and inflammation, can actually make things worse. And the first one on our list might surprise you: the humble tomato. Now, I know what you're thinking. Tomatoes are in everything: salads, pasta sauces, sandwiches. They're a kitchen staple. And for many people, they're perfectly fine. But for some individuals, especially those with sensitive joints or conditions like arthritis, tomatoes can be problematic. This is because tomatoes belong to a group called nightshade vegetables. Other members of this family include potatoes, eggplants, and bell peppers. Nightshades contain natural compounds like solanine, which is a type of glycoalkaloid. While these compounds are a plant's natural defense mechanism, in sensitive individuals, they can potentially trigger or worsen inflammatory responses in the body, which then translates to increased joint pain and stiffness. Think about it this way: for some people, it's like adding a tiny bit of fuel to an already smoldering fire. If your joints are already a bit inflamed, these compounds might just nudge that inflammation up a notch. It's not about tomatoes being inherently bad, but rather about how your unique body chemistry reacts to them. For example, my friend Margaret, who used to suffer terribly with knee pain, decided to cut out tomatoes from her diet for a few weeks, almost as an experiment. She loved tomato soup and salads. But after a fortnight, she called me, almost in disbelief. Her knees, she said, felt noticeably less stiff in the mornings, and the sharp pains she'd been experiencing had dulled considerably. When she cautiously reintroduced tomatoes, some of the discomfort crept back. This isn't a universal experience, of course, but it's a powerful illustration of how individual responses to food can differ. So, while tomatoes are generally nutritious, if you're battling persistent joint discomfort, consider observing your body's reaction to them. Perhaps try a period of eliminating them, or greatly reducing your intake, and then carefully reintroducing them to see if there's a noticeable difference. Moving on to our second surprising culprit, especially for joint issues and energy dips, we have white potatoes. Again, a common staple, particularly in British and Irish cuisine. Think chips, mashed potatoes, roast potatoes. They're often seen as a harmless, comforting food. However, white potatoes, like tomatoes, are also nightshades, meaning they contain those same glycoalkaloids like solanine. Beyond that, white potatoes are very high in starch and have a high glycemic index. What does that mean? It means they can cause a rapid spike in your blood sugar levels. When your blood sugar spikes frequently, it can lead to increased systemic inflammation throughout your body. This inflammation doesn't just affect your internal organs. It can directly impact your joints, making existing pain worse and even contributing to stiffness. Imagine your body as a finely tuned engine. When you feed it fuel that causes rapid, drastic fluctuations, it can put a strain on the entire system, leading to wear and tear in places like your joints. For instance, if your go-to side dish with dinner is often a large serving of mashed potatoes, or if you regularly reach for potato crisps as a snack, these consistent blood sugar spikes could be quietly contributing to your joint woes and that mid-afternoon energy crash. My neighbor, John, loved his jacket potato with every meal. He was also always complaining about his tired legs and aching back. After a chat, he decided to swap his potato for other vegetables a few times a week. Within a month, he admitted he felt less sluggish after meals and his back pain wasn't as constant. It wasn't a miracle cure, but it certainly helped. Now, this doesn't mean you can never have a potato again, especially if they're prepared healthily, like baked or boiled. But being mindful of portion sizes and frequency, and perhaps choosing sweet potatoes more often, which have a lower glycemic index, can make a difference. The key is to reduce the potential for those inflammatory spikes. Finally, the third vegetable to approach with caution, especially if you're experiencing joint pain, is bell peppers. Yes, these colorful additions to salads and stir-fries are also part of the nightshade family. While they're rich in vitamin C and other antioxidants, they still contain those same compounds, like solanine. That can be problematic for sensitive individuals. Interestingly, the level of these compounds can vary depending on the ripeness and color of the pepper. Green bell peppers, for example, are less ripe than red, yellow, or orange ones, and some people find them more aggravating. The capsaicin in chili peppers, also a nightshade, is known for its heat and can actually be used topically for pain relief in some cases. However, for some individuals, consuming bell peppers can still contribute to internal inflammation. Think of it like this: your body is constantly trying to maintain balance. If you're sensitive to nightshades, even a small amount can tip that balance towards inflammation, especially if consumed regularly. It's not about giving up your favorite stir-fry. It's about paying attention. For instance, if you notice your hands feeling particularly stiff after a meal rich in bell peppers, it might be worth experimenting with reducing your intake. Perhaps you could try swapping them for other crisp, colorful vegetables like carrots or courgettes in your dishes. It's all about becoming a detective in your own body, observing how different foods make you feel, and making informed choices based on that personal feedback. Now, I know this might be a lot to take in, especially if these vegetables are staples in your kitchen. But understanding how your body reacts to different foods is the first step towards feeling better. So, while we've talked about what to be mindful of, let's now shift our focus to the good news, the incredible foods that can actively support your joints and boost your energy, helping you reclaim that youthful bounce in your step. Moving on from what to consider limiting, let's turn our attention to a vibrant world of foods that are absolute powerhouses for your joints and your energy levels. These are the delicious, nourishing allies that can truly help turn the tide, reducing inflammation, lubricating your joints, and filling you with sustained vitality. First up, let's talk about the incredible power of leafy greens. I'm talking about spinach, kale, Swiss chard, and collard greens. These aren't just pretty garnishes. They are nutritional titans. They are packed with vitamins like K, C, and A, along with powerful antioxidants and compounds that actively fight inflammation. Vitamin K, for instance, is absolutely crucial for bone health and also plays a role in reducing inflammation. Vitamin C is vital for collagen production, which is the main protein in your cartilage, helping to keep your joints supple and strong. Think of them as nature's own joint lubricant and repair kit. A simple way to incorporate them is to add a handful of spinach to your morning smoothie. You won't even taste it, but your body will thank you. Or steam some Swiss chard and toss it with a little olive oil and garlic as a side dish. Even wilting some kale into your soups or stews can boost their nutritional punch. Imagine starting your day knowing you've given your joints a protective shield, all from something as simple as a delicious green smoothie. It's about building those resilient foundations within your body, one leafy bite at a time. Next, let's celebrate the cruciferous vegetables broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, and cabbage. These are true superstars when it comes to combating inflammation and supporting overall health. They contain unique compounds like sulforaphane and indole-3-carbinol, which are renowned for their anti-inflammatory and detoxification properties. These compounds work to clean up harmful substances in your body that can contribute to joint damage and pain. They also support your body's natural ability to repair and maintain cartilage. For example, steaming broccoli until it's just tender crisp preserves its nutrients perfectly, or roasting cauliflower with a sprinkle of your favorite herbs turns it into a deliciously nutty side. My aunt, who used to struggle with finger stiffness, started having steamed broccoli or Brussels sprouts with her dinner almost every night. She swore that after a few weeks, her hands felt less achy and more flexible. It's not a quick fix, but consistent inclusion of these vegetables provides your body with the tools it needs to fight inflammation and support joint integrity over the long term. These vegetables are truly versatile and can be enjoyed in so many ways. Roasted, steamed, added to curries or stir-fries, making it easy to weave them into your daily diet. And now for something sweet and incredibly beneficial. Berries, think blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, and blackberries. These colorful gems are bursting with antioxidants called anthocyanins, which give them their vibrant hues. These powerful compounds are incredible at reducing oxidative stress and inflammation in the body. When your body is under less oxidative stress, your joints are happier and your cells can function more efficiently, which translates directly to more energy for you. Plus, their natural sugars provide a gentle, sustained energy release. Unlike the rapid spike you might get from refined sugars, you can easily add a handful of mixed berries to your morning porridge or cereal. Blend them into a smoothie, or simply enjoy them as a refreshing snack. My friend, Eileen, swapped her mid-morning biscuit for a bowl of berries, and not only did she feel more sustained until lunch, but she also felt a general lightness in her joints she hadn't experienced before. It's a simple, delicious swap that can yield significant benefits for both your joints and your energy levels. Let's also talk about the incredible power of omega-3 rich foods. While not strictly vegetables, these fats are absolutely essential for joint health and energy. We're talking about fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines, as well as plant-based sources like chia seeds and flax seeds. Omega-3 fatty acids are potent anti-inflammatory agents. They help to reduce the production of molecules and substances linked to inflammation, effectively calming down angry joints. Think of them as nature's anti-inflammatory medicine. They also contribute to the lubrication and flexibility of your joints. Plus, healthy fats are a fantastic source of sustained energy, helping to keep your blood sugar stable and preventing those energy crashes. Aim to have fatty fish a couple of times a week, or sprinkle a tablespoon of ground flax seeds or chia seeds into your yogurt, oatmeal, or even over your salads daily. It's a small addition with a huge positive impact. Finally, we cannot overlook the phenomenal benefits of certain spices, particularly ginger and turmeric. These aren't just flavor enhancers. They are medicinal powerhouses that have been used for centuries for their anti-inflammatory properties. Turmeric contains curcumin, a compound with incredibly potent anti-inflammatory effects, so powerful that it's often compared to some over-the-counter anti-inflammatory drugs. But without the side effects, ginger contains gingerol, which also has significant anti-inflammatory and pain-relieving properties. You can easily incorporate fresh ginger into hot water for a soothing tea, or add both ginger and turmeric powder to your stir-fries, curries, or even a warm milk drink. Many people find a daily golden milk latte with turmeric and a pinch of black pepper to enhance absorption to be wonderfully soothing for their joints. These spices are an easy and delicious way to consistently add anti-inflammatory agents to your diet, helping your body to naturally reduce swelling and pain, while also giving you a subtle energy boost by improving overall cellular function. It's truly amazing how much power we hold over our own well-being simply by making mindful choices about what we put on our plates. We've covered some fantastic foods that can truly be game changers for your joint health and energy. But there's one more crucial piece of the puzzle we need to talk about, something that often gets overlooked in the rush of daily life. So, we've explored how certain common vegetables, like tomatoes, white potatoes, and bell peppers, might be quietly contributing to joint discomfort for some of us, and how being aware of our body's unique reactions can be incredibly empowering. This isn't about blaming foods, but rather about understanding how our individual bodies process them. And then, we celebrated the incredible power of foods like vibrant leafy greens, robust cruciferous vegetables, sweet and antioxidant-rich berries, essential omega-3 rich sources, and potent spices like ginger and turmeric. These are your true allies in the fight against inflammation and the quest for lasting energy. Remember, this isn't about deprivation or strict, rigid rules. It's about discovery and empowering yourself with knowledge. It's about listening to your body's signals and giving it the very best fuel to thrive, even small. Consistent shifts in your diet can lead to remarkable improvements in how you feel, from noticeably less joint pain and stiffness to a significant, sustained boost in your daily energy levels, allowing you to enjoy life with more vigor. Imagine waking up feeling more limber, walking with a lighter step, and having the energy to pursue your hobbies and spend quality time with loved ones without discomfort holding you back. This is all within your reach. And speaking of feeling better, remember that crucial tip I promised you at the very beginning of this video, the one that could be the surprising missing piece in your puzzle. It's not a food at all, but rather a powerful combination that works synergistically with your diet. The twin pillars of mindful hydration and gentle, consistent movement. Often, joint pain and low energy are greatly exacerbated by simply not drinking enough water throughout the day. Our joint cartilage is about 80% water, and adequate hydration is absolutely critical for maintaining the lubrication and cushioning in your joints. If you're even mildly dehydrated, your joints suffer, becoming stiffer and more prone to pain. Just like a well-oiled machine runs smoothly, well-hydrated joints glide with ease. Aim for consistent sips of water throughout the day, not just when you feel thirsty, to keep your body and joints optimally hydrated. And then there's movement. I'm not talking about strenuous exercise that puts undue stress on sensitive joints. I mean gentle, regular movement, even just a 15-minute walk around your block, or some simple stretching exercises can make a profound difference. Movement helps to circulate synovial fluid, which is the natural lubricant within your joints. It also strengthens the muscles surrounding your joints, providing better support and stability, which in turn reduces pain. Think about it: a gentle walk after a meal, or a few simple stretches in the morning, combined with drinking enough water and fueling your body with these fantastic anti-inflammatory foods we've discussed. This holistic approach creates a powerful synergy that can truly transform how you feel, helping you regain that youthful bounce in your step and allowing you to feel years younger. It's incredible how these seemingly small habits, when consistently applied, can unlock such significant improvements in your overall well-being. Sen, I'd absolutely love to hear from you in the comments below. Have you noticed certain foods affecting your joints or energy levels? What are your go-to energy-boosting foods? Or what gentle movements do you find most helpful for your joints? Share your experiences. Your insights could be incredibly helpful and inspiring to someone else in our wonderful community who might be facing similar challenges. We're all in this together, learning and supporting each other on our journey to better health. If you found this video helpful, if it sparked an idea or gave you a new perspective on how to tackle joint pain and boost your energy, please give it a thumbs up. That simple gesture really helps us reach more people who could truly benefit from this information. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on our future videos, packed with more practical tips and science-backed advice to help you live your healthiest, most vibrant life at every age. Remember, age is just a number, and you absolutely deserve to feel your best every single day. Take these steps, listen to your body, and embrace the incredible potential you have to feel fantastic. Here's to more energy, less pain, and living your very best life, full of vitality and joy.